The Black Panthers did have non-black members that were in their ranks. Most notably was this man, Richard Aoki. He was Japanese, and he joined the Black Panthers very early, literally when they first started. He rose to the ranks of the Black Panthers relatively quick. He became a field marshal, and he was the only Asian American to have a formal leadership position in the Black Panthers. He ended up becoming an educator in California and also a school counselor. If you thought this was going to be a feel-good story, it's not. When he died in 2009, someone did a Freedom of Information Act request to see what the FBI had on him when he was a Black Panther. Come to find out, he was working for the FBI for 15 years. He was a confidential informant. He had been telling the FBI everything that he learned about the Black Panthers. It even says, "Informant is a stable young man showing traits of maturity and poise. He handles himself as an intelligent, trustworthy individual." In 1977, according to this document, he reached out to the FBI and said that he didn't want to seek any more information for them. This is about 5 years before the Black Panthers ceased operations, so they're already going downhill at this point.
Hey, porch monkey, no littering.
Step off my dick, you pig.
What? You're under arrest. What the f*** going on? We got plenty of room if anybody else wants to come.
What exactly is this man being arrested for?
Littering, loitering, and harassing an officer.
I need intel.
They took a vote. Gonna make a direct attack on one of your pig mobiles.
I guarantee no ICE agent ever run up on me. I guarantee you they won't. I'll put a hole in their chest the size of a window. Safe line repair, safe line replace. That's what's gonna happen. They touch me. Unarmed woman was killed by ICE. If you think you're about to come and brutalize the people while we're standing here, fuck around and find out. Our interactions with the police and ICE, and we hold them accountable.
Doing here, golden teachers. So I know this dude in real life. You know what I'm saying? I've been knowing him since 2017. Now, when I say I know him, I wasn't friends with him. I was around him. I'm gonna tell you about this dude's history from what I know since 2017. So watch this. Okay, he came. We chased him out of California years ago. He tried to infiltrate the Pyrus in Compton. I got pictures and all of that. Matter of fact, I put it in your inbox and his paperwork of him being he got convicted of, SO. He's a offender. And I put it in your inbox. You know what I'm saying? He got convicted in 2002 of that. But anyway, yeah, he tried to infiltrate the Pyrus in Compton. And how he did it.
Now, what is that again? What you said, the Pyru? What is that?
Yo, so we back in here for another edition of F-ya-Motha, and I hate when black folks, be asking stupid ass shit. Questions like that. She gonna ask, what's the Pyrus? Bitch, you every bit of in your 30s. If you don't know what the Pyrus is, go to sleep. She don't look like she's like 20. I could see even if you 20. If you're between the ages of 20 and 89, you know what the damn Pyrus is. And it's not the Bloods. For you goofy ass niggas out there, I hate when people mix the two, right? Pyrus do say, what up, blood? They even throw up the B, which is a P. They're not the same as Bloods. But in any event, I have seen this nigga, and everybody is calling this nigga an informant, yada, yada, yada. I'll be the first to say, I don't know if he is. They saying he a Puerto Rican black Hebrew Israelite. So I'm assuming he's half black, half Puerto Rican. He's probably a Hebrew Israelite. I seen a previous video of his sometime last year, and I think I might even saved it, where he barked on the police about police brutality in, I want to say Philly. I think he's in Philly. I could be wrong, either Philly or Baltimore. But he was barking on the police, telling them they ain't gonna do shit. He had a strap on his hip. Dared one of them cops, in his words, pussy ass cops, to do something. They didn't do shit. I thought he was a stand-up dude. I don't really know the dude's pedigree. I don't know anything about him. However, he's going out there saying that we should stand up for what do you say? We should go out there and stand up for illegals and stand up for the white woman that they shot. And me personally, like, I think it was horrible what they did to that woman, Renee Good. Whether right, wrong, or indifferent, I don't think nobody need to get capped up if they're not like readily a threat. To me, she didn't look readily a threat, but the cop said she tried to run him over, and you know they always saying that shit. They fear for their life. They felt their safety was in jeopardy, all types of shit. So, and I couldn't really, like, from the video I watched, it looked like she was trying to turn her vehicle into a weapon. However, she could have just been maneuvering it to turn right and to drive forward. So it's really hard to tell. But I mean, yeah, no, I ain't standing up for no white woman. And that sounds bad because we all people. But at this point, we need to stand up for our own goddamn selves because we got no friends. And every time we was telling white people 10 years, 8 years, 7 years ago about racism, everybody wanted to kick that shit. It's the Jews. It's a class thing, not a race thing. You know, they tell us we had it wrong. So, yeah, I'm not into or inclined into uniting with people that are foolish. You had to know when they was going to get done abusing black people, they was going to target your ass. Right? Because it is, at the end of the day, it is a class thing. But one thing that white people fail to realize is who's predominantly the bottom class of poverty. Black people and some white people. But it's a race thing on a social level and political, right? They do things politically to obstruct us, economically to obstruct us, socially to harm us, shit like that. But ultimately, I say it's a class thing because they don't like your broke white ass either. We just inhibit majority of the poverty class. So yeah, but people don't like to think. They don't like to take advice. They don't like to heed the warnings. They like to tell us, like, it's a thing going on in America where motherfuckers think they smarter than black people. And on that case, or on that note, I just kind of disregard fucking people like that. Like, I have a strong disdain of people that think that they smarter than me just because I'm fucking black. Now, even though I might use articulate vernacular, eloquent grammatical structures when I speak, I sound articulate and intelligently when I put words together. I've written 2 books. I've been to college. Never mind none of that shit. Never let logic get in the way of a good scam. They always seem to think because you have brown skin, I think that's that internalized racism that people have, where they can say they're not racist all day long. Subconsciously, they act like they are. You know what I'm saying? Disregarding suitable advice. And you could be eloquently spoken, well-spoken, articulately spoken, intelligently spoken, whatever the fuck you want to call it. And you can actually lay out a good argument why they are fucking with people and the government ain't shit. And it's white supremacy that's harming people. And motherfuckers will get on their soapbox and tell how you're wrong. You got it wrong. Right? And it'd be killing me because it'd be most of the times it'd be these motherfuckers that don't got college. You never been to college. You barely graduated high school. Or if you did go to college, like, you got a shit job and it didn't even matter. You might as well just like not went to college. Now you got debt and you went to a bullshit college. So who's really smart? But once again, never let logic get in the way of a good scam. So now they harming white people, white liberal white women. So I'm not really prone to get out there and like be a human shield. Fuck all that. But this nigga, they're saying that he's a plant of some sort. The powers that be them put him in there. And I will say now I'm starting to feel like, damn, the niggas that be the most politically militant be light skinned. Like, this is a common theme. Like, there's no rec on him saying that he is or he isn't. Even though if he was a confidential informant, you would never know till he died 30 years later. So I'm gonna just watch how this shit plays out. I don't think I don't want to believe. Let me rephrase that. I don't want to believe that he's like he working for them peoples, but I don't have no confirmation to say he is, and I don't got no confirmations to say he don't. So I'm neutral. I just watch how this shit plays out. Y'all let me know what you think about this shit. And on top of all, even if I did think he was, demonizing him on social media isn't really gonna do shit. You know what I'm saying? In any event, if y'all like this, like, comment, and subscribe. Also, there'll be a link to my online store if you want to support the machine, so that I can keep the shit flowing a little bit more frequently, because I know y'all noticed that I go a week or two without posting. I haven't actually started doing my lives, and it's because I'm out here getting money. YouTube ain't no real money, so I have to devote my attentions to things that actually make more money, lucrative money, bigger money, and actually give me more leverage in life. In any event, if y'all like this episode, know what to do, and I'm is out.
No.